Thank you for joining. We are here with tonight's episode of Love on the Line Live, formerly, it's Glow on the Line now. But thank you so much for being here. We are digging in, y'all. We are going in, girl, and it's time for you to pick up on the clues. Pick up on the clues. Tonight's episode is all about giving you the 8 signs that your relationship is over. What's up? I'm April A., your certified expert relationship coach, and let's get into it. Now, to be honest, you probably already know that your relationship is over. You just want validation, which is why you're here. But I need you to take the hint. Take the hint. Take the hint. Chances are this is not going to be the first time you've noticed some of these things that I've mentioned in this video. So the first thing that I want you to do, I want you to understand and I want you to know. Rewind that. Put on your big girl panties, okay? You need to hear this. He cares about you, but he doesn't give an F about you. He cares about you, but he doesn't give an F about you. He's already told you before. He told you 1,000 times, but you just weren't listening. You didn't want to hear it. You're ignoring it. You're ignoring the signs. I don't want you to waste another year of your life in a dead-end relationship. Don't just pick up on the clues, girl. Now it's time for you to take the hint and exit stage left. To the left, to the left. Pick it up, bag it up, do whatever you need to do to get yourself out of there. What's up on my YouTube? We got you live here. If you are on Instagram, join us on YouTube at The Relationship Lady so you can be a part of the conversation. Okay, so the first thing I want you to know is that if it sounds like a warning signs, like he's already warned you, right? So if he says things like, I don't see a future with you, I don't want anything serious, I'm not ready for a commitment, girl, it's time to understand that he is being 100% honest with his feelings. So when he says that, girl, you have to believe him the first time. And if you're here, that means you didn't believe him the first time. You probably made excuses like, oh, well, I don't want anything serious either. I don't really need a commitment. No, stop dumbing yourself down. You want all of those things. You want that. So be true to yourself, okay? Believe what he's telling you is true. If he doesn't see a future with you, if he's telling you he doesn't want anything serious, if he's telling you he's not ready for commitment, he's being real. He's being honest with you, okay? His actions are not matching his words. If his actions are not matching his words, then we don't have time to play the guessing game. If he says things like he cares for you, but then he disappears, he gets ghost on you, for all of my 80s and older babies, y'all know what we used to say, get ghost. If he gets ghost on you, plays disappearing acts, if he says he loves you but never makes plans, that means he is not consistent. And consistency is love. Inconsistency is confusion. And your love needs to be clear. So drop in the chat, clear. Type it in the chat, CLEAR, clear. Because that's what it's all about. In this day and age, as a woman of a particular age, it's time for you to stop playing games with your love life and get clear on exactly where you are going in your relationship, where you are at in your relationship, and what needs to happen for you to flourish in your relationship, okay? When he's withdrawing from you emotionally, then that's a sign that he's either moved on. Oh, let me make sure my stuff is off, y'all. We can't have any more interruptions, okay? We can't have any more interruptions. But if he's withdrawing from you, then that means that he is actually gone already. He might be in another relationship, mind, body, and soul, or he just might be checked out. Maybe he's focused on other things that aren't you, okay? So that could look like he's less affectionate. He's less intimate with you. He's not being as intimate with you. He's putting in less effort. If that has happened to you, if you are noticing those signs, type done in the chat. DONE. Type done in the chat. What's up, y'all? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate all the love. Thank y'all for being here. Type done in the chat. The next thing that I want you to know is if you're doing all of the work, if you're initiating every call, if you're planning every date, If you're fixing every fight, then guess what? It's a one woman show. And if it's a one woman show, it might as well be a one woman show. It's not a relationship, it's an audition. It's not a relationship, it's an audition. Okay. No more one woman shows. You have entered a relationship, a situationship, or whatever you want to call it, because you want companionship. You want a partner. There used to be a saying that my mom used to say, because I could do bad by myself. She used to say it all the time, to the point that I grew up not even wanting a man, okay? Because I could do bad by myself. But if you are down and out and doing your own thing solo, then that means you are in a one woman show, and you might as well have that one woman show. If you are excusing bad behaviors, then you need to understand why you're doing that. Okay. You are confusing things like jealousy, because that's a bad behavior that might be on his end. And jealousy, just so you understand, it is hitting as manipulation and control. Okay. So those tears that he might be showing, if you are, and you know what? Let me backtrack. If you're on this video, 9 times out of 10, there is no jealousy being shown. There is no love being shown. There might be manipulation and control, but all of those other things are not going to be mentioned. Jealousy and tears, he's done with that. He doesn't want you in his life, okay? Your pain is not passion. Your pain is not passion, and control is not care. So if you find him manipulating you, or you find yourself in manipulation tactics, then you need to understand that you are being controlled, and that's not care. Okay? So I gave you some of the quick hot tips, right? But let's dig a little deeper. I want you to know that constant confusion instead of clarity is your huge number one sign. If you're always guessing how he feels about you, where you stand, or even if you're really together, he doesn't give an F about you, friend. He doesn't give an F about you. Uncertainty has no place in mutually beneficial relationships. I'm going to say it again. Uncertainty has no place in mutually beneficial relationships. You will be clear if you're in a thriving relationship, if you're in a relationship of value. Are you in a relationship of value? If you feel like you are in a relationship of value, type clarity. CLARITY. Type clarity in the chat to if you refuse to settle for confusion. Now, this one, I know you know this one, but you're making excuses for him, right? No communication. When a man pulls away like this, he's already halfway out the door. If he's emotionally checked out, that means communication has already shifted, and it feels like pulling teeth. Okay. It feels like pulling teeth to get him to conversate with you, to get him to have, any type of opinion about anything, or if he's looking straight ahead while you're speaking to him, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. For instance, he used to share everything with you. He used to share everything with you, his days, what he was doing, where he was going. Now he gives you one word answers. He's giving you those one word answers. You ask him how his day was, fine. That's it. No details, no connection. That emotional intimacy is gone. And I'm going to be 100 with you, right? For many of you ladies that are watching this, it was never there. It was never there. You just accepted and took whatever he was giving you because you wanted to fill that void. Whatever that void was that you were missing in your life, companionship and a little bit of attention, even though it wasn't the best attention, you were willing to accept it. So this type of behavior may not have even been there, but if this is something that's still going on, take heed, okay? If the conversations you have are dry, if they are avoided, if he gets frustrated, or if they're one-sided, you're already disconnected and he's already out the door. You're already disconnected and he's already out the door. The next thing I want you to know is that once you start to feel like you're begging for his attention, let's say he takes hours to respond, or he avoids the real conversation, that he doesn't want to, deal with you anymore or talk to you anymore, your relationship, your situationship, your marriage, it's over. It's over. So you need to take heed to that. All of these are signs. These are eight huge signs that I'm giving you, plus the little bit of tidbits that I gave you when the video first started. Okay. You should know that if you're communicating like this in a relationship or situationship or whatever you got going on, that's not partnership. It's dismissal. Okay. Now let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Do you ever feel lonely while you're together? So let's say you're sitting in the same room with him, you're on the couch, and you feel invisible. You feel unheard. You feel unloved. Girl, again, you're not in a relationship. You're in a room with a stranger. Someone who doesn't feel comfortable sharing their world with you. On top of that, the no intimacy is gone. No more physical attention, no effort to connect, and it feels forced. You already know what I'm going to say. Take heed. Your relationship is over. If it happens all the time, that's not a dry spell. If it's been happening for a long time, that's not a dry spell. That's a disconnect. And he's into somebody else, or he really just doesn't like you like that. And there's nothing that you can do about it. Especially if you are in a situationship with him, if you're not in a committed relationship with him. Marriage, this is a little bit different, right? You're going to take necessary steps or see whatever, but I want you to realize that in marriages, it happens too. Just because you're married doesn't mean that that man wants to be or stay in that marriage with you. It may be a situation where it's just cheaper to keep her, okay? The next thing I want you to look out for is the excuses. The excuses outweigh his effort, okay? His excuses outweigh his effort. If he's always saying, I can't because, or I was going to, but, and he never shows up for you, he never invests his time in you or money, if he never initiates, he never prioritizes you, it's because he doesn't give an F about you. You're not a priority for him, period, okay? Stop giving VIP treatment to someone who's putting you in the general seating section. You're in general admission. And not only are you in general admission, you're all the way in the top orchestra balcony, okay? That's the section they put you in their life. You're a super smart woman. You're very, very smart. Why you're not picking up on the clues, I don't know. You need to stop trying to force something that isn't there. Stop trying to force something that isn't meant to be. It was fun while it lasted. Cut your losses now rather than later, because time waits for no one. The more time you invest, the less time you have to give to somebody else, the person that you're supposed to be with. The next thing I want you to look at is that your peace is disturbed more than it's protected. So you have disturbed peace. If you're crying more than you're smiling, if you're always asking your friends for clarity, if you're arguing more than you're laughing, or you're questioning more than you're trusting, girl, why? That's not love. That is chaos. And you don't thrive in chaos. You do not thrive in chaos. So it's time for you to take back your power and remember who you are. I'm April A. Carter, your certified expert relationship coach, and I've helped over 1,000 women win in life and in love using my methods. I want you to subscribe to this channel. I want you to share this broadcast. I want you to comment. I want you to like, because not only is this going to benefit you, this is going to benefit one of your friends in your girl group chats. It's going to benefit a cousin, a sister. Somebody is going through this that needs to hear this. So make sure you share this valuable information with them, because it's nothing like glowing in love and bringing your friend or family member with you. So be sure to share, subscribe, like, comment, all the things, and then head over to my website, AprilACarter.com. Go to AprilACarter.com to download some of the free resources and also see how you and I can work together if it'll be a good match for you. In the meantime, I want you to go to AprilACarter.com/membership and join the membership. It's a community of like-minded women where I teach you exactly how to, well, you know what? Let me backtrack. I don't do too much teaching in there. What I do is I do a lot of hot seat coaching. Let's say you go on a date and you want to know what you should be expecting, or you want to decipher some of the conversations. That's what the community is for. Let's say you need some questions answered. That is what the community is for. To go deeper, you'll have to join the program, my So Long Single program, but you'll find that information on the website as well. But for now, head over to AprilACarter.com. Go to AprilACarter.com to join the membership. AprilACarter.com/membership to join the membership, okay? I want to make sure that you are getting as much help as you can. The difference between me and some of your favorite or other relationship personalities that you see online is that I'm giving you the step-by-step strategies. I am not just giving you some quick fix mottos or things that you already know. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do to thrive and love, okay? So make sure you head over to AprilACarter.com for the details. Moving right along. The next sign you should look out for is if you're doing one-sided work. You're the only one doing the work. If you're the planner, you're the peacemaker, you're the problem solver, and the emotional support system, it's not a partnership. You're dealing with a project. I know some people have that complex. Those days for you are over. This person, the man that you're seeing, is a project that will never be done. And guess what? You are not anybody's project manager in love or life. Those years have passed you by. You've learned from that. So now it's time to do better, right? You just can't stay stuck in that same cycle, in that same pattern, okay? Number 7, fear versus love. Fear versus love. You're staying out of fear, not love. It could be the fear of starting over. It could be the fear of being alone. It could be the fear of wasted time. But let me tell you, time wasted, I'm going to say this again. Time wasted with the wrong person is stealing time from the right person. Time wasted with the wrong person is stealing time from the right person. Okay? And again, make sure to share, subscribe, and like. Okay? All right. And we're coming down the home stretch. Here's your biggest sign. Your biggest sign that I hate that you're ignoring this. I hate that you're ignoring it. If he's been trying to tell you he's done, but you're ignoring it, that's on you. You're being a bubblehead. That's on you. It's not his fault. It's not his fault if you continue to give him the, you know what, while he's being dismissive, while he's not communicating, while he's doing all the things to show you that he doesn't like you. That could look like this. He's letting you know, but you keep reeling him back in. He's saying things like, I have a lot going on right now. There's your sign. He's saying, I like you, but I can't be in a committed relationship right now. Or he might not even say the I like you part. He might just be saying, I can't commit right now. I'm just looking for a friend. Come on, girl. You deserve better than me. You just got your life going, everything going on for you. And right now, I'm at this place where I'm just trying to get myself together and just, now, you know, daggone well, if somebody is really into you, they don't say that. They want you to be with them. Point blank, period. Listen. It's not reverse psychology. That's not him fishing for you to beg, right? He's not doing that. This is him telling you, I don't want this. I don't want this. He doesn't want it, girl. He doesn't want it. Don't twist his words into hope. Do not do that. Take them at face value and move on. And that's the problem with so many women. You are trying to bend and shift his words so that it fits into what you want. And then you get your feelings hurt and now you're all upset. And now you're crying and now you swore off men and that's all those things. No, but you consistently do it. Time for you to move on. Otherwise, you'll continue to feel bad about yourself. And that's not why you're here. You're in a relationship to feel happy. Now, of course, it's not going to be happy all the time, but most of the time should be happy. Otherwise, why are you in it? Relationships are all about you. It's about who you choose, why you choose them, and why you stay in the relationship. Who you choose, why you choose that person, and why you stay in the relationship with that person. Okay? So I told you, you are already ignoring the signs. You might even tell yourself, you're staying in that relationship because if I let him go, will I find somebody else? You might be afraid that you won't find anybody else. You might think that, okay, well, you've already invested years in him or months or however long it's been, and you don't want to start over. You may even also tell yourself that, he has so much potential. And if he just changed, no, 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 no. Maybe it's even pressure. Everyone expects me to be married by now, and I don't want to, start over with somebody new. I just want to see where this is going to go. And lastly, girl, you have a low self-esteem. Your self-esteem is low for all those points I just mentioned. Because people with high self-esteem, they cut their cord very early on in the game. They don't stay around in a bad relationship that doesn't serve them. Okay? So remember, here's your takeaway. Here's your quick takeaway. And then we're done. Here's your quick takeaway. Potential doesn't keep you warm at night. Your potential doesn't keep you warm. His potential doesn't keep you warm at night. Pressure doesn't make a partner, and fear doesn't build a future. Only love, respect, and consistency. Type in the chat, love, respect, and consistency. Type in the chat, love, respect, and consistency. That is what's going to build the future with you, okay? So I know that it's time for you to shift. I know you're tired. It's time for you to shift from chasing love to chosen in love. That's why I'm inviting you to join the Legacy Love Lounge monthly membership. It's our private membership where women just like you get the guidance, community, and tools that they need to break free from toxic patterns, okay? It's time for you to build real confidence and finally attract the love you deserve. Once you're inside the membership, you'll transform your mindset, your dating approach, and guess what? Your relationships. Your relationships with hot seat coaching, live Q&A, and event access, which I do events all the time. Plus a community of supportive women cheering you on to win in life and in love so you never waste years on the wrong man again. It's your hot seat ticket. And guess what? It's at a very affordable rate. So I want you to go to april-a-carter.com/membership to enroll now and come join us in the lounge. It's where love, clarity, and sisterhood meet. I'm April A. Carter, your certified expert relationship coach. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so that you can always receive the alerts. Outside of that, I can't wait to see you inside of the membership, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you for watching. Share, like, and subscribe. Share, like, and subscribe. Share, like, and subscribe. Bye.